Afro Squad. Good morning, fam. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Saida here with another video. Okay, I'm excited as always. Today I wanted to talk to y'all about a trending video all over social media whereby it's about the Oscars and Chris Rock was hosting the Oscars and something very shocking happened between him and Will Smith. And you know I'm a fan of the Will Smith family. The Smith family is my favorite family. I love those guys, I really do, because I love Jada. Man, I love Jada. I'm a sucker, I'm a fan. I love that woman so much, and her and Will have taught me just so much just by observing them, watching them grow together. So let me tell you what happened. I think you already know by now. The video is like trending all over social media, of course. So Chris Rock is making this joke as he's presenting, and he goes like, Jada, I love you, can't wait for G.I. Jane 2. So G.I. Jane 2 is a movie whereby I just googled it, right? And you can see that the host, the Jane, I guess, the star of the show is a bald-headed woman. She shaves her whole head bald. So what he meant is that was a joke because Jada is also now bald. She has no hair because she has alopecia. So I guess it wasn't a good joke for him to put out there. For me, at first I didn't think it was, I honestly didn't feel like the joke was hurtful, because I don't know, just the way Jada has dealt with the alopecia situation, she seems like she's already accepted it, she's okay with it. So it didn't seem like something that would offend her or hurt her, right? Because she's talked about it. She has a lot of video on her Instagram page where she talks about how free she feels now without the hair. So I mean, from my point of view, I feel like she has already accepted it and she is okay with it, and she's the one who made the decision to shave off all the remaining hair. So I thought that, you know, she was just like wearing it proudly, right? So I didn't think it would have been a very hurtful joke, but I think it really was hurtful, because when Chris Rock passed this comment, Jada wasn't laughing. Chris was just Will Smith was just like laughing there, but I think he was not happy about it. So he walked up to the stage and he smacked the hell out of Chris Rock in front of national television. What? Hold on, y'all gotta see this.
Angel.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
So, yes, that's what happened. But the worst part wasn't just that, you know, because everybody would have thought it was a joke or something, right? It wasn't a joke when Will went back to his seat, and then after that, he started shouting, seriously shouting, don't you put my wife's name in your mouth. Twice. He said that twice. And everybody was like, ah, okay. Because Will is always joking. You know, everybody knows Will's such a joker. So at first it was just like everyone was just laughing about it, laughing until we saw that reaction. It was like, what? It's no longer a joke. It's no longer a joke. It is real serious. Okay, so my thoughts on this. I really felt really bad for Chris Rock, because it was just humiliating for him to get slapped in public and shouted at in public in front of the whole entire world on national television. Okay, I think maybe Will would have just done this on the side, like, hey, don't ever do this, or maybe in a joking way, like, hey, don't joke again about my wife, or something like that. Not as intense as it was. I feel like it was just so intense. But I love Will Smith, man. I love the Smith family. So I also don't like seeing Jada or Will hurt like that. But I really do think that Will was probably not in his right state of mind. He was maybe going through something. Maybe he was very emotional that day. But I think Will, he wouldn't have stooped that low if he wasn't in right. Because after that, he won the Oscars. as Best Actor, and he gave a speech and he broke down again on the speech. So I don't even know how to feel about it. Like, I really felt like, oh my god, is this really exaggerated? But I sense that maybe he is definitely going through some things that he wasn't in his right state of mind. If he was in his state of mind, I don't think he would have done that. I really don't think he would have done that. And the funny thing is, people on social media go like, yeah, you gotta defend your woman, you know, slap him. Then anybody talk about my woman, I'm gonna do the same thing. I don't think it's about that. I don't think Will is proud of that. I don't know, I can't speak on behalf of Will, right? But I don't think that that was the way to have handled it, especially an icon like him. I think it could have been handled differently. But hey, who am I to say that? I ain't nobody, right? I'm not the family, but I'm a fan. I love the Smith family. And you know, the funny thing is, Jaden, the son, he tweeted, is like, that's how it's done. So I was like, okay, so the family was really, I really hope that they don't have anything against Chris, you know, or you know what, it also got me thinking so much about how serious the situation is with Jada, because from what I would see on her page on social media, I just felt like she was very accepting of the situation. She was very open-minded about it. She was flaunting it. Her daughter also shaved their head. So I thought that they were like, you know, they had fully accepted it and they just taken it on in a positive way, right? But now, after that situation, seeing how it was such a hurtful thing to have passed that comment, then now it gets me thinking like, okay, how serious is this? Like, how bad is this medical condition? Because it could be very, very bad if it was that sensitive for them, right? And maybe how Jada is accepting of it on social media, maybe in real life she is not fully accepting it, or maybe it's still hurting her, because, you know, a joke like that can only be painful if there is pain already existing there. But if it wasn't something that's painful, then they would have just easily brushed it off. But now it gets me thinking, how serious or how bad is Jada's medical condition about the alopecia? I mean, does it come with other things that we don't know of? So, man, that's my take on this thing. I really feel bad for Chris Rock. I really feel like, you know, that shouldn't have happened to him. I really hope that, because I think that that's also like very emotionally traumatic for him, being humiliated on national television like that for a joke that he made as a comedian. It could be traumatic for him, because then next time he's just gonna be like, you know, I don't know how to feel. I don't know. I just feel like it definitely causes something. This is you get embarrassed in front of national television. It's not something that you can easily just, you know, walk off. There's a lot of things I'm sure probably going on in his head, you know. And then Will, when he gets the award, he breaks down and I don't know, I felt like the speech was defending how he behaved, because he said, I like to protect people and, you know, all of these things, and then he cries and then he feels like he's been attacked. So I don't know, I feel like he should have apologized to Chris. I feel like as a man to man, you know, people do make mistakes, but just the way you handled it was it was hurtful. I don't know, I'm not a fan of Chris Rock, but I really felt for him, that one. I really did feel for him, because if that was me, embarrassed in front of national television, that thing hurts. That hurts, okay? And it might take some time to get over it and get his confidence back. But let me tell you something, Chris Rock was really professional, because he knew how to navigate that situation. Like, if he would have just, like, you know, if he had just frozen after that, yeah, maybe. But he just like, oh God, did Will Smith just smack the shit out of me? You know what I mean? So he really knew how to handle it professionally. I don't know how the Oscars ended after that. I don't know if he continued hosting it, because I didn't watch the whole awards. But, my God, I just felt that. Please, Will Smith. And everybody was like, oh, didn't Will... So there's two sides of the story. There are those people who are like, oh, Will should have gotten consequences for his action, because, you know, you can't just go and assault someone like that and get away with it and then get an Oscar, blah, blah, blah. And then there are other people who go like, yeah, Will should have... Yeah, that's how you handle it. That's how you defend your woman, you know. don't let nobody say it. So there's two sides of this. There's the team that are like, yeah, they agree with what Chris with what Will did is right, and then there are those who disagree and say no, he should have paid for the consequences. But what I know is Chris Rock did not file any charges against Will after that. Ignore the bumpy noises. Yeah, Chris didn't file any charges after that. I hope that they can handle this maturely amongst themselves, and then, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm for the black community. You know, I don't want to see our brothers, you know, going against each other. That's not something that's pleasing to all of us. And they are inspirational black men that a lot of young black people look up to. I hope that they can, you know, continue being united and fighting for the bigger cause, because the enemy wants to watch you fail. The enemy wants to watch you guys separate and fight amongst each other, you know. So don't allow the devil, the enemies, to come and separate a beautiful community or brotherhood or whatever. I don't know if they had a brotherhood or friendship, whatever, but I just wish that they can really squash this and, you know, handle it maturely. I really hope it's a prank, that they just come out and be like, oh yeah, they never really slapped each other, blah blah blah, here's the behind the scene, blah blah blah. I really am praying that that happens, but I don't know at this point. I don't think it's gonna happen. But anyways, that's my take on the video. What y'all think, please let me know in the comment section below. Are you for Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, and you say, yeah, he should have done that, you know, do that, that's what you do to defend your woman? Or are you against that and say, no, that's low-key, you don't do that to a brother, you can pull him to the side and tell him blah blah blah? So which side are you? What do you guys think? What would you have done if that was you in Will's situation or Chris's situation? Let me know in the comment section below, and until next time, see you, bye. Oh wait, did you subscribe to my channel? Because if you haven't, this is your chance to subscribe to my channel. Anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.